Did you know diasporically that the 1940 psychologist Kenneth Clark was born in Panama, and Mamie Clark was of Afro-Caribbean descent? The eldest of three, Mamie Phipps was born in Arkansas. Her father was from the Caribbean, although not clear where. She lived a privileged life as her father was a doctor. Her mother helped in his practice, and he also worked as a vacation resort manager. Kenneth Clark was born in the Panama Canal Zone. His father worked as an agent for the United Fruit Company. When he was 5, his parents separated, and his mother took him and his younger sister to the U.S. to live in Harlem. She worked as a seamstress in a sweatshop, where she later organized a union and became a shop steward for the International Ladies Garment Workers Union. Both Mamie and Kenneth obtained their bachelor's and master's degrees from Howard University, where they met. Kenneth actually partnered with Mamie to extend her thesis research on self-identification in Black children. This work was later developed into the famous doll experiments that exposed white supremacist internalized racism and the negative effects of segregation for Afro-North American children. Drs. Clark used 4 dolls, identical except for color, to test children's racial perceptions. Their subjects, children between the ages of 3 to 7, were asked to identify both the race of the dolls and which color doll they preferred. A majority of the children preferred the white doll and assigned positive characteristics to it. The Clarks were the first people of African descent to obtain their doctoral degrees in psychology from Columbia University. Kenneth Clark was the first Afro-descendant tenured full professor at the City College of New York, the first Afro-descendant to be president of American Psychological Association, and the first Afro-descendant appointed to the New York State Board of Regents. In 1946, the Clarks opened their own agency, the Northside Center for Child Development, the first full-time child guidance center offering psychological and casework services to families in the Harlem area. There, they continued conducting experiments on racial bias in education. The Clarks were influential in the civil rights movement in the U.S., and their expertise allowed them to testify as expert witnesses in several school desegregation cases, including Brown versus Board of Education in 1954.